0-0-2.
Oh.
Side out.
Okay.
Hayden a little excited.
I know.
Staksrud got a good laugh out of that.
Point.
Well,
Well,
if nothing else, they can say they had a lead.
let's go.
1-0-1. Second serve. One, 0-2. Side out.
Yeah, those thirds are really important. I'm not going to get tired to repeat that.
0-1-1.
Nice move there by Luke
Second
Williams.
serve.
Ian and Williams both from the
0-1-2.
state of Washington.
Interesting.
Birthplace of pickleball.
Point. 1-1-2.
Great defense. Oh, good
Nice
thinking.
play. Yeah.
Side out.
Impressive.
1-1-1. Second serve.
Almost.
1-1-2.
A good
Point.
serve.
Two, 1-2. Point.
Williams' forehand technique is pretty
3-1-2.
remarkable.
It's a good heavy drive.
Side out.
And I think Williams is a lefty, so they would have to stack almost
1-3-1.
every point.
Second serve.
Some early mistakes here by Patriquin and Staksrud.
1-3-2.
Yeah, they really got to dial it in
Point.
just like that.
Ian taking a look down the line, wonder if he hit an out ball.
We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know. Couldn't quite tell from our angle.
2-3-2. Side
That's a
out.
high third.
Three, two, one. Second serve. 3-2-2. Side out.
Nice flick there by Staksrud.
Two, 3-1. Second serve.
Net dribbler.
There's still a slight wind. Ian and Williams going
2,
into
3,
the
2.
wind. I think the wind held that one up a little bit and created the net for it.
Side out.
I feel like both teams are kind of nervous
3-2-1.
because, you know, you can't underestimate the opponents that have been having such a great
Second
run
serve.
from qualifiers. And at the same time, for those qualifiers, they're playing the number 2 team
3-2-2.
in the world.
Yeah, no, I agree. If you're Staksrud and Patriquin,
Side
you
out.
just naturally there's no way you can you can be as serious at the get-go for this match as you are coming out against, say, Diascu and
2-3-1.
Alshon. It's just human nature.
But at the same time, you can't underestimate anybody.
Absolutely.
Point.
I mean, I think there's just a little bit of a need to settle in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But
then once they settle in, then they'll
3-3-1.
play their game.
Second serve.
Again, we see just kind of little ragged play by
3-3-2.
Staksrud and Patriquin.
yeah, some misses here and there.
Point. Timeout receivers, 4-3-2.
Yeah, Ian and Williams missing some shots long. Patriquin and Staksrud awful good at letting those out balls go.
Yeah. I think both teams need to settle down a little bit, settle in.
Well, we will take a break here and come back with more Game 1 action here from the Select Medical Orange County. Ian and Williams. Our underdog qualifiers hanging in there,
Time in.
Jeannie, so far.
4-3-2.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Oh,
Point.
that's the lefty-righty situation right here. Both forehands fighting for that middle ball.
Yeah, they didn't unwind the stack,
5-3-2.
I think is what caused the problem, and now they will.
Point. Six, 3-2. Point.
Yeah, Ian and Williams having some problems here unwinding the stack.
Yeah.
They first stayed straight and had the miscommunication up the middle. Now they're trying to unwind it.
7-3-2.
Oh, so
Staksrud and Patriquin attacking it.
when they fought for the ball, it was two backhands actually,
Yep.
right? Not two. Okay.
Point.
And this is what you're afraid of if you're Ian and Williams.
8-3-2.
Staksrud and Patriquin getting on a roll.
Yeah.
Point.
Ian and Williams starting to leave the ball up a little bit. They're going to
Yeah.
use their free
Challenge, timeout
challenge as a
receivers,
second timeout.
9-3-2, 45
See
seconds.
if they can settle down.
Some quick points for Hayden and Fat.
Two.
They're running players, so they're probably going to hit it at Ian on this one.
Yeah. It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Point.
See? Great drop roll.
Yeah, Staksrud's hit some really good
Game point.
rolls,
10-3-2.
forcing that player running to have to cover a lot of court.
Side out.
Crowd on the side of the qualifiers,
3-10-1.
as they should be.
Yeah.
Got to root for the underdog on this one.
Yeah, the Cinderella story.
Second serve. Three, 10-2.
That was a
Point.
nice drop there from Ian.
That's a sloppy miss from Fat, but it's a 10-3
4,
shot.
10-2.
Yeah.
Side out.
You really got to focus on making that ball
Game point.
bounce.
10-4-1.
Keep it down.
Point game, 11-4.
Patriquin and Stacks really showed their experience. They're a lot more effective at keeping the ball down, getting at the opponent's feet. Ian and
Yeah.
Williams getting the ball up a little bit.
Yeah, the pace is different at this level, you know. Everything happens so quick, the reactions.
15 seconds.
We've got the number 2 seed, Federico Staksrud and Hayden Patriquin, taking on our Cinderella story, the qualifiers, Riley Ian and Luke Williams.
Game 2, time in,
Qualifiers hung in
0-0-2.
there a little bit when Staksrud and Patriquin made some mistakes early on. We'll see if they can make some adjustments here for game 2.
Oh, what a
Point.
counter. A pancake.
And nice shot there from Ian.
1-0-2.
Oh,
Point.
nice. Yeah, so they're starting, you know,
2-0-2.
bringing the aggression. If you go down swinging.
Side out.
They're going to have to watch that Staksrud flick down the line. It's been really punishing them with that backhand.
0-2-1. Point.
That's not the spot.
Yeah, that's the speed up that might be working in their 5-0 cash game, but not out here.
1-2-1. Point.
Same thing there. Riley had tried to get a little clever inside out.
Yeah, they really got to focus on making that ball bounce.
Yeah, I agree.
2-2-1.
It's just Christmas presents all around for Hayden and Fed. Oh,
Second serve.
that's a sneaky one down the middle.
That was.
2-2-2.
Proved us wrong.
Yeah, faked like he was going down the line, went inside out.
Oh,
Point.
yeah, that's probably it's also
3-2-2.
nerves, you know.
Side out.
Fed try to sell it.
2-3-1.
2-3-1 here early in game 2.
Great
Point.
drop. Love it.
Yeah, they're having fun. It's good for them.
Yeah.
You know,
3-3-1. Second serve.
If Williams can hit that
3-3-2.
roll drop over and over again, that would be a key.
Point.
Riley in being very aggressive over there.
4-3-2.
Not giving up on the speed ups.
Point.
A couple of mistakes again here from Patriquin.
It's good to be aggressive,
5-3-2.
but you really got to calculate your attacks, you know.
Side out.
Well, they hit Anna Bright with that return. She's
Oh, no.
waiting for her next match on the sideline.
3-5-1.
Well, she was looking at the phone, Jeannie. You know, got to pay attention.
Point.
Great shot by Fed.
Really set it up well with a good forcing dink.
4-5-1. Point.
A little bit too
Timeout
much.
receivers. 5-5-1.
Yeah, you just see the ability of Staksrud to control that ball. Hanging in here in game 2, 5-5.
Point.
Great shot by Hayden. Really tricky.
That's a better dink, though by
6-5-1.
Riley. Made Hayden take it off the bounce. I mean, Hayden hit a great shot, but made him work for it rather than leaving it up.
Oh,
Second serve.
went for it.
Yeah, it hit that same shot down the
6-5-2.
line, so Hayden was guarding line. Yeah.
Point.
Hayden learned from the last time he tried that.
Yeah, a little bit too
7-5-2.
a little bit too early, you know. You gotta wait for your opportunities. Make sure you're really setting up your attack
Side out.
with good dinks.
Well, it looks like Williams and In have decided that they probably can't win with long points.
5-7-1.
So they decided to speed up early.
Yeah.
Second serve.
Nice job by Williams covering the ATP, but his ATP defense a little bit high.
5-7-2. Side out.
Staksrud playing quite well.
7-5-1.
We've seen a few mistakes from Hayden, but Staksrud playing very smooth. Makes a great shot right there, that drop.
Point.
That inside-out roll that Staksrud can hit,
8-5-1.
that's a tough shot. Makes it look easy.
Point.
Yeah. That just
Free challenge
great
timeout
shots
receivers.
all
9-5-1.
around from
45
Hayden and
seconds.
Fed.
Yeah.
They're feeling so comfortable.
Staksrud did a great inside-out roll, and then Patriquin did a great cross-court roll.
9-5-1.
Oh, yeah.
Point.
There's that Staksrud inside-out roll.
Yeah, but I feel like
Match point.
the qualifier guys,
10-5-1.
they're kind of rushing. Yeah.
And that'll do it.
Point game match. 11-5.
11-4, 11-5.
Pretty confident win for Fed and Hayden.
It's pretty easy. But again, Ian and Williams did a good job. They fought hard, had some good shots, some good speed ups,
Yeah.
caught him